just a closer walk with thee. Grant it, my God, if you please. Day walking close with thee. Oh, oh. Let it be. Dear y'all, let it be. We are weak, but it is strong. And it will protect us from some wrong. And I'm satisfied to know, hey, 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 that you came. And then we saw it go. That was my own ending to this song, but y'all get it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Mental House with me, your host, Khadija. All right, y'all, listen. Oh my goodness, where do I begin? Because this is a video for the clan. This is a video for the clan. This is a video for those who get it, and especially for the clan. When I say clan, I don't mean the Ku Klux Klan. I mean my clan. Okay, people with hue, people of African descent. No, I'm gonna take it further. Those of us who are the descendants of slaves here in North America, whose ancestors are responsible for building one of the richest countries in the world, in history of the world. Greater than the Roman Empire, greater than every empire that's ever been in such a short period of time. The slave that was brought here in chains, and the ones that were here that were captured and adjured the responsibility of building this great country, this great nation, into what it is. I want to talk to y'all. If you don't know by now, you will never, ever, ever, ever know that the most valuable thing that we ever have had, and we only have, is the luxury, is the responsibility, is the understanding that we were the first humans on this planet, the first person that God made, the first people that God made were people that were black. And with that came a responsibility that you were closer to the Creator than anything that came after you. And what made you great was that you had a spirituality that was unmatched. You have a blessing on you that has allowed you to survive through everything that has happened to you, to us. But what we don't understand is we've lost our spirituality and we replaced it with religion. We replaced it with an entity that was created by our oppressor and used, manipulated, represented back to us as Jesus. And that's what kills, in my opinion, our ability to move forward. Because Jesus, that we put all our spiritual power in, really does not see anything in our best interest as black people. He has nothing for us. Okay, he don't give a damn if our mamas and our babies and our uncles and grandmamas get shot down in the streets. He don't give a damn. He tell you to keep on praying. Keep on looking. You can keep on marching. That's what this thing do. But there was another sense of spirituality that was happening. And the reason why you see those pictures with the black woman and her mouth covered and the things tied around her mouth wasn't because she bit. Because she could open her mouth and her spirituality could breathe life or death into her oppressor. She could call out some spell, what they call voodoo now. Shit you can't see. And spite her oppressor dead. So they had to give her a new language. They had to give her a sense of shutdown in the mouth. Because the power that was emanating from these spiritual beings was hard to contain. You don't understand that there's a spiritual reason for them to have taught us all this craziness. It was only to negate our power. And when I say our power, I don't necessarily mean our power that we can't, worship Jesus. I'm trying to say our power to make anything happen for us collectively on a constructive level. Because every time that happens, we begin to move, then, there's something that comes that break up our reality as history moved on and on and on and showed us that the more religion we had, the more powerless we became. We didn't work the other way around. So to me, we have to get back to our spirituality. It's all we got. It's all we got. And when we get back to that spirituality, we will be on one accord. And then we can do some miraculous things that the people of old looked at those Moors and the people of black and said, oh my God, they are incredible. Who are these people? But if we don't get back in touch with that, there's nothing that we can do to destroy this oppressor and this beast that has ran shot over our lives. And now the high-tech lynching is anything and everybody that's poor. I believe we need allies, but we may not have any. Okay? We may not have any. But the bottom line is, the more you put and watch things like what's happening in terms of black men, this is the same propaganda. This is the same propaganda that Anne Frank wrote about when she was doing the diary. But she said underneath all of this, she still believed that humans was good. In spite of all that. That's what she said. I want to say the basis, the the heart of any being is either they operating out of love or they operating out of fear. And those are the two forces that run this shit. Love or fear. So if you would fear these people, if you fear the rising of a Messiah, if you fear the takeover of the black and brown bodies, if you fear that our numbers will go down and now these black people are going to run America, which we started as a white country, if we fear this, if we're acting out of fear, then we can shoot black men down in the street. We can shoot black kids down in the street, black women down in the street. And because they're the fuel that keeps this thing going, who really gives a damn? It's been going on for century after century after century. At least not the ones that make the laws, that come all the way from Great Britain. They didn't care about us then, and they don't care about us now. So it is up to us to get back to what God gave us. I don't mean religion, because I believe in my heart, and I may not, I'm going, that if we get back in touch with what it was that made us so special, that makes us so special, that made us almost inhuman, just godlike, was our ability to tap into that melanin, into that spirit on a different level. To tap into that spirit. And those who are melanin deficient or are not, are, cream in the coffee, I should say. Because a lot of them have studied our spirituality and know it better than a lot of us. They know a lot more, and I know a lot of y'all get mad when you hear that, just like Bobby Hemmett said. A lot of them is more spiritual than we are. They've studied us. They know who we are, but we don't know who we are. And as long as that dynamic is still cultivating the mindset of us, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. I just have one more thing to say about spirituality. It's not religion. I'm going to say it again. It's not religion. And I know that with the might of who we are will be enough to replace a system of white supremacy with a system of justice. With our influence, with our humanity, and with our warrior spirit. Maybe not in my lifetime, because it took a little while to get here. But if we are to survive, that has to be the mantra. To getting back in touch with our spirituality. So with that being said, if you like what you hear, please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time right here in the Mental House. Thanks.